Okay, back with Hi-Fi Rush. Should be finishing the game today, I think. Got where we left off. Don't think I've got too much in the way of upgrades to go for, but let's see what I can get.
What's going on, Chai?
Let's see. I don't think I'm going to fill this health tank. I don't think it's possible for me to do that. I already took the healing as an alternate here. It's hard to say what else I could even conceivably go for. I guess I should take it just to take it, because it's another passive. Okay. And then I'll probably never use these, but things to spend money on, I suppose. XY mash Y. All right, let's continue.
All right, here we go. Please tell me I'm close.
Kinda. Looks like it's across from an atrium you're coming up to.
If you find any shortcuts before I do, let me know, okay?
Seems like progress. Making sure that door wasn't accessible.
Welcome to the future of technology, Vandalay.
Yeah, I think I found the atrium.
Look up to the left.
Yep, I see it.
Roquefort's office is right on that balcony.
Oh, dope. I got this.
For all units entering rooms, please use the doors available. Destroyed walls are very expensive to replace.
Hey, graffiti, nice. Hey, thank you, Dark Sir. I appreciate that. I don't have the way to open these doors. rude.
No one panic. Mr. Chai has assured us he has, quote, got this, end quote.
Just brush it off. You're almost there.
All right. Take me a little bit to get my sea legs back, but
Enjoying this 808?
All units in the atrium, do whatever you need to do. I'll expense it.
whee!
Keep going, Chai.
First, I was gonna do that anyway. Second, I can make my own decisions, Corsica. I am an adult.
Says a guy who shot himself out of a plane.
Hey, it worked. Kinda.
It was really good. Budget challenge. Remove the left arms and legs from development programmers to cut costs. A brilliant move.
We apologize for the explosions and inconvenience. Please try to focus on your work.
You cold?
Bloody pre-order. I survived the Project Armstrong defect fiasco hoodies. And a font called Tangolian Rail. It's a American Psycho riff, I think. Risk of falling is high. Might actually get an E-tank before the game's over, we'll see. A full E-tank, I mean. Do everything better than everyone else, make more money. That's it. All 150,788 subconditions of the step are included in mandatory online tutorials. All employees have 1 week to complete the tutorials, yeah. I hate employee training because, like, the vast majority is not intended to be helpful, it's intended to cover the company's ass.
Finally, I'm here. Here we go. Yeah. Peppermint, come on. Peppermint. Let me out.
Press the wrong button for all my defenses there, whoops. That's better. Press attack instead of block. Bird again. Fucking bird.
Come on. Okay, you are going down. Ready for this?
Nice.
All right, problem solved. How to get back up? Turn, Peppermint.
Come on.
So I can't shoot these.
Check
Okay.
this out.
Macaron, ready to redecorate? You got this, Mac.
Let me at them. Take this statue, Kale.
Nice. Nice. I didn't be able to use my existing one before progging that, but whatever, it's fine. Happy to exist in a year or two with this game and Astrobot. That's not going to end well. I guess I'm just buying stuff at this point. Doesn't really matter as long as it's not in the air. toward the direction of the attacking enemy. I assume that that's how that worked anyway.
Oh, this is new.
Pick it up.
Oh my god.
Hello?
You sure made an entrance, lad. If you'd come for me, I'd walk away.
You trying to make a deal? Come on, man.
You think I'd let you spoil our plan? Leave profits on the table?
This isn't about money.
Everything's
It
about money.
always is. You get in our way, you'll see red.
He's just letting us in?
This guy looks like a total pushover.
I don't know, Chai. Roquefort had a bad rep around the office. Something about a wolf in sheep's clothes.
Keep that confidence in check, Chai.
Roquefort! Spectra pass key! Now!
Oh yeah, sure, take it. What do you think I am? An idiot?
Well, it was worth asking.
Ugh, you're making me angry. I was on my deathbed when Kale saved me. I was smart, but weak. He fixed that.
Really? Why do you want to be less smart?
Chai is great.
This is a waste of time, and you know what time is? Money. And I am not gonna waste any more of that.
I'm gonna waste you.
Well, tell me how it feels to underestimate someone.
Oh, funny. The Fizzith. Cute. Pretty sweet. At least has the monocle.
Hey, guys.
With confidence now, kid.
Corsica? That wolf thing? Was not an expression!
He slows the tie. It's really good.
You wanna get to Kale? You gotta get through me.
Get him, that girl!
Don't be scared, Chai.
No problem.
Don't be scared, Chai.
Up D-pad to switch to my heal, right? Oh.
Don't be scared, Chai.
I'm supposed to be able to reach him here? I don't think I've hit him once since he went in human form.
Don't be scared, Chai.
Oh. Thanks.
Don't be scared, Chai. Back off. Don't be scared, Chai.
A weird second phase.
Don't be scared, Chai.
break his shield already? There we go. Weird phase 2.
You're only making me angry.
Is that even possible?
Nice.
Let's take this someplace a bit more secure, so we don't disturb the neighbors.
Here we go.
Don't be scared, guys. Don't be scared.
Assume I'm able to counter that.
Don't be scared, guys.
Guess he interrupted my heal.
Watch out, Chai.
Hold me in. Let me help. Stay focused, guys.
I misunderstood the timing on that.
Here we go.
I'm supposed to parry whenever I see the big shine, I guess. Oh, I see. I guess I have to jump at the end to get through.
Don't be scared, Jai. Back off.
Get away from me!
Don't be scared, Jai.
Don't care all you got. You got this.
Stay focused, Jai. Back off.
No problem, guys.
Don't be scared, Jai.
Get away from me!
Nice.
SPECTRA.
I wish the shines for parries were like a full screen thing, like they were on the edges of the screen or around the center of the screen or something, regardless of where the enemy was.
Idiot.
I feel like there's too much going on for me to watch for them on my first blind playthrough. I'm sure on a second playthrough I could try to practice them.
I put my stock in future, and not yours, kid.
Oh, I won't get an S, but I was already fucking up the earlier rounds for reasons I couldn't really understand, so that's fine.
I put my stock in future, and not yours, kid.
Ready for this? Get up.
Stay focused, Jai.
No problem, guys.
Trying to parry here. Is there an audio cue for when he does a combo like that? I know it's gonna be 3 hits.
Don't be scared, Jai.
see.
This is our chance, Jai. Together we can go up against it.
Nice.
The funny thing is, you think you can win. But as long as you keep making me mad,
I'm not going anywhere.
He's a cool boss.
Time to
I
cash
appreciate
my
that the
check
first phase in here seemed to require me to parry. Soft required me to parry. Parrying is when the game feels the most fun.
Order 3 earnings delivered. Please watch out for falling profits.
Love someone to take this now and combine this with Sekiro and make a game that's like very heavily built around just parrying all the time. Where like the enemy only takes damage once you unbalance them essentially through parrying.
We're here.
Oh, you should have seen it! What a fight!
We were spectating through the door. Lady Corsica suggested to let you handle it.
Cinnamon, we don't always have to repeat everything we hear.
Last on the list? Kale.
Are you ready for this, Peppermint?
I am. It ends here.
Alright, we got an S for this chapter, but I had a mission that was only 2 robots that died instantly and it gave me an A for some reason, so whatever, it's fine. 94% just timing, okay, take it. They didn't penalize me for one continue there.
Kale is plotting, and much smarter than us, especially Mr. Chai. We should be ready.
I should be confident, but I'm worried.
Hey, everyone. Vibe check. Macaron, I need you to be positive for this one. Peppermints, it'll be hard, but don't let emotion get in the way. Corsica, I can count on you to be level-headed about this. Cinnamon, keep doing whatever you're doing.
No? I like this new Chai. He's quite come around, hasn't he?
So, let's prep everyone. You doing okay? Well, looks like we're at the end of our set. Anything you need to get off your chest?
Chai, looking at all we've been through, I'm sorry how rough things started between us.
No worries.
Hey, we all got our problems. Can't say I made a good first impression either.
Guess we learned a lot from each other.
We kind of sanded down each other's sharp edges, I guess.
Uncharacteristically introspective, Chai. Maybe you have changed.
Could say the same for you. I'm looking forward to the day you do something heroically irresponsible.
May have to wait a bit longer for that.
You gonna be alright with Kale?
There's probably nothing I can say to change his mind. All I really want to know is where my mom is.
I thought she retired.
Technically, but ever since Kale took over the company, it's like she dropped off the map. I have a feeling he knows where she is.
Well, we'll get you some answers. Then make him pay.
An important reveal. Does anyone own the Hi-Fi Rush IP? I feel like what's special about this is that it's a new game, and I wouldn't necessarily want there to be sequels to it unless they had big ideas for what to do with it, but it is a cool universe.
Chai.
So, Kale's office. He's home turf. What can we expect?
Honestly, I don't know. Spoke to Corsica and he
There's like a Chinese dev.
Well, that's not good.
You're right. It's not.
Wait, don't freak out. It just means we have the advantage of not knowing what we are doing.
How is that an advantage?
Well, we'll be alert. Be ready for everything, since we don't expect anything.
Well, that's one way to look at it. All right. Maybe this will work out.
Korean dev? Okay.
Are you panicking again?
How could I not? We're up against Kale.
But we took down everything they've thrown at us so far. And Roquefort was even a giant werewolf.
You're right. Like you said, I gotta be a bit more confident.
When you're worried about what's to come, do what I do. Just think in an hour, 2 hours, we'll be done. And we'll have won. See yourself at the finish line.
Thanks, Chai.
Wow, that's pretty insightful, Chai.
Yeah, I read it when I flipped through Peppermint's diary.
Wait, what?
I don't think there's anything else I want here. So I have new chips, I think. Oh, okay, for directional parry.
Mr. Chai!
All right, Cinnamon, give me the data breakdown.
On what, Mr. Chai?
On the thing we're about to do.
I do not just have random data. I need something to quantify.
Well, quantify me.
I actually tried, but every time I put you into a calculation, I get an
Did they
error.
only save the ship of Theseus? Did they only save the name Tango Gameworks, or did all the employees get hired back? Because they got laid off before they got bought out, right?
It's very confusing.
So I assume some of them had already found new jobs.
So Roquefort managed to keep a giant werewolf hidden inside him. What about you, Cinnamon? What's hiding under that hunk of metal?
Unfortunately, nothing, Mr. Chai. I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Everybody's got something.
I want to believe so, but I have yet to find it.
When the time comes, you'll know it.
Corsica here. There she is.
How's it going? I gotta say, as much as I didn't see Roquefort actually turning into a giant wolf, I didn't expect
That was a really
it to go
cool
this
fight
far.
concept.
You assumed I would fail?
Well, I figured your luck had to run out at some point. But don't get cocky. Kale's like nothing we've come to before.
I'm not underestimating him.
That's good. But I'm a bit worried about Peppermint. This is personal for her.
After all we've been through, it might not be easy. But I think she can handle it.
You might be right about that. But we need to be there for her when she needs it.
That's what we're here for.
Chai, I probably don't need to tell you this, but don't expect an easy victory here.
Hey, I didn't say anything.
Well, up until now, you seem to expect everything to go your way.
Why are you bumming me out before this critical moment?
I want to help you figure things out, Chai.
Now?
Actually, you're probably right. Why don't we save a self-reflection until after all of this?
Yeah. Good call, Corsica. Let's get Kale's password and shut down Spectra.
Let's go.
Roquefort's private elevator will take us to Kale's office. Everyone get on.
This is it, everyone.
I can't believe it.
Bet you didn't think we'd still be hanging out, Peppermint.
Nope. And I didn't think we'd be teaming up with Vandelay's own staff, either.
This was definitely not in my weekly schedule.
Are we sure we're gonna be okay?
I have learned much from Mr. Chai, and you, sir, must chill out.
Chai?
Yeah?
Chai, I do trust you. You know that, right?
Aw.
Couldn't have done it on my own.
Great characters in this
Arriving
game.
at Kale Vandelay's office.
Get ready.
It's just you and us, Kale. And nothing's gonna come between us. Mom?
What?
Peppermint?
They did do their setup and remind
You're here?
there.
I never left.
Well,
And that's as far as you'll come?
Mom, what are you doing? I tried to find you. Kale's here, and there's this...
Spectra, I know. I promise to help him, no matter who gets in the way.
Roxanne, no, you'd never do something like this.
Unless she's being controlled by...
oh yeah.
Spectra.
Kale's finest work, and able to seduce even the most
Stubborn of minds.
You used it on your own mother.
Well, how else could I have gotten this job? I wasn't Mommy's favorite.
Let her go.
I know you probably think Spectra is nefarious, but I disagree. It's simply nudging people into the Vandalay ecosystem.
Wait, this is all an overly complicated plan to sell more product?
Do you have any idea how
Wait
difficult
till
it is to make something
real
people
world
actually
capitalism
want
gets
to
to
buy?
that frontier of exploitation.
Ridiculously hard! Hey, a new whatever! Well, what color, what model, size, speed, do I need it? All that stress, gone. Because we'll subconsciously make that decision for you.
You're enslaving them.
I'm freeing them with the truth of having a better life.
This is so corporate.
Chai
know,
said that like a
right?
curse word.
But look at you, wanting a brand new Project Armstrong enhancement to become a rock star. Ugh. You're nothing without my technology. You bought into it, and you'll help bring even more customers.
Project Armstrong was meant to help people. It was Mom's idea.
Well, Spectra is mine! And look who's in control now. Bam!
Oh, Kale
Time for
sucks.
Spectra's wireless test run. Keep an eye on your buddy Chai here.
No! We're so close!
Good try, Chai.
Stealing my technology and then calling yourself a rock star? For doing what, exactly?
I don't know what to do.
You gonna lose hope?
Maybe
Yeah, that's
Kale is
funny.
right. I'm nothing without this arm.
Chai, don't let him get to you.
You led us here.
And it's because of who you are.
But I can't get us out of this.
It's not your fault, Mr. Chai. It's a harmonic force field.
A harmonic force field? You mean like sound?
Yes, but
That's my
destroying
thing.
It requires a huge amount of energy.
If I can synchronize with the frequency, I have to at least try. It's not over yet. Stand back. Just remember, feel the beat.
I see.
You may not be slim, but you get it done.
Aw, this is nice. I love when games do this.
You might not see it.
I like this new Chai. He's quite come around, hasn't he?
We're in this together.
Thanks, half opacity, Mac.
I, for one, Mr. Chai, like your bag.
Thanks, Cinnamon.
Good enough.
It's funny.
do trust you. You know that, right?
And I know it now.
Yay! This is a pretty cool, good song too.
I don't need a guitar. I am a rock star.
Hey! Music there was good. I got a free song.
I thought you said you didn't need a guitar.
Yeah, but this is much cooler. We can do this.
Finally, some peace and quiet. Someone get me a cortado.
Coffee machine's only putting out decaf, sir.
What? And now this?
Cool. I think they've earned that. It's cheesy, but it fits.
Hey, Kale!
I like the cool Dwayne Johnson face on Cinnamon.
Okay, screw this. Do what you need to do, just stop them.
Mission briefing. Team, split up and let's get this jackass.
Upside. Thanks, Peppermints. Everybody has something to do. Friendship is magic.
And we're in.
Whoops, wrong thing. Yeah, this is really good.
Secret's out of service.
Hasn't stopped me yet. I'll find a way.
Oops, tried pressing it. Oh man, I put me far back.
We're coming for you, Kale.
I don't know why I can't do those. Like the timing is different from everything else, but thanks, Cinnamon.
Great job, Cinnamon.
Take it off, Jai.
You're almost near the path to the SPECTRA building. How about a shortcut?
Oh, you know me so well, Corsica. It's gonna be smooth sailing from here.
Oh, I saw the left bumper thing a little bit too late.
Okay, I can see a... What the hell is that?
And now for something you won't get past.
Get out of there, little guy!
Oh, that counts as a recovery.
How
Continue, that sucks. Wasn't sure what the game wanted from me there.
It's gonna be smooth sailing from here.
I saw a grapple point, but it wasn't letting me press up left bumper.
And now for something you won't get past.
Get out of there, little guy!
Is it that Santos robot?
Looks like Kale put on the final touches.
Oh, crap!
Not quite close enough.
take it on by yourself. Just avoid it for now.
I don't even know where I'm going!
Try to look for a way back to us.
Run towards it! Trust me on this one. Right, to your left.
I thought they wanted me to do the first time. Oh, that sucks. Kind enough not to insta kill me that time.
Nowhere to run. Corsica! This is where you don't let me down!
Nice.
Ty, you want to get out of there?
Thanks, Macaron!
Not done yet.
This should be of assistance. It appears the break in its armor reveals a critical weak point.
Not sure it's enough to take that thing down, though.
Well, it's something. Just gotta get close to it. Well, good news. I think you lost me.
Immediately catch me.
Time is stuck. Any way you can make it.
I'm busy right now. Give me a second.
Just last gas, son. Come on. Let her play. Here's out. Double six.
Nice.
Like that'll do it. You're gonna do something, Shy! Do it now!
Punch the weak point.
Hold on. Coming in hot. Bet you won't see this coming.
Hey, jump pad. Cool.
That was awesome.
What do we do now?
Wait, where's Cinnamon?
I think this may do the job. Perhaps that arm can still be used.
Cinnamon, what are you doing?
Cute.
I can finally be of assistance. I must seize this opportunity.
It's a nice touch.
Oh my! fun. I see why you enjoy this, Mr. Jai.
You just have the little C-3PO arm.
I'm compatible. It's quite heavy though.
Yeah.
I could use a hand.
Cinnamon! Yes, yes, yes! Let's help him out.
We ready?
Nice.
Do this.
Friendship is magic. Angry Dragon Ball face is good. Did I say a cinnamon dead?
Cinnamon!
Messed up.
Was I dope, Mr. Jai?
That was very dope, Cinnamon. Man, he is messed up.
Nothing I can't fix.
Okay, good.
Stop, Kale. I will be fine. I'm glad to finally be useful.
We'll take it from here, lad.
It was a really good choice to let you control him for like a couple seconds.
This is it.
Let's close the set.
It's one of those things in video games where they don't let you switch characters ever. If they do it once, it feels really impressive. Fortunately, I had that stupid continue from a failed QTE, but okay.
Nowhere to run, Kale.
Gotta admit, you work really well together.
You're not.
Like I'm going for a high score or anything.
You know how you get to the top? Having vision. Something all of you lack.
Enough, Kale. You can't stop all of us.
Oh, really? You've had a few hits, but I think it's time we break up the band.
Well, that sucks.
How about it, Chai? Come on my side. I can make you a real rock star. World famous.
You know what? I'm good.
You know what? Doesn't matter. We both know who's the target user of Spectra.
Cool costume.
Another pawn. And this one should fare.
Yeah, we were talking about that earlier.
I'm proud to be a member of the Vandelay family.
Jai would never say that.
Yeah, well, that's the point. I'm controlling you.
The punches.
Is this a joke? You think I can't deal with a cat? What do you think you can do?
Don't give up, 808!
Somehow I felt the pain of your hunger. My will to resist was pulled out from under. Hair stood tall and I began to shake. My blood coursed strong as you ready to take. I nodded once and that was all it took. In a blink you were over me and my world shook.
Don't give up,
Oops, not close enough.
You can do this, 808! You got this!
Good thing I can get close enough to skip the transition.
You had control once you know
Damn it!
Get down, Chai!
Don't call it a comeback.
Pain in the ass. You know what? Let's take this outside.
Try to learn the tells for countering here. Okay, there's like 3 hits there, I think. Missed one.
You think you're any match for me?
Just watch this.
You should see what this body is capable of.
Is he just ahead? Oh, this is a perfect drug. That's cool.
Put your pathetic Armstrong tech to shame.
We'll see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
I like the UI for him. Gonna break his shields here. Keeps getting out of the way of the Mac though. Finally got it. Have to grapple maybe? I'm not clear what's going on in this phase.
New tech too much for you, as expected.
I couldn't hit him, I couldn't spam parry, I couldn't break his shield, it seemed like.
What this body is capable.
We'll see about that.
Oh yes, we will.
Yeah, I got that. He's just like slightly out of range every now and then. His like hands only weak during certain things. Okay.
Let's finish this time.
Might want to stand back.
Stay back, Ty. Let me handle that.
You got this.
So when he's blocking, that's not good enough. I have to like wait for him to do an attack to be able to damage him.
I can break that lens for you, Ty. Ty, now finish it. Show Kale who's in charge.
Well, that doesn't work. He goes launching off the screen. But I can't control that, right?
Might want to stand back.
Give it up.
Don't let it get to you.
Didn't actually damage him enough. Thanks for having on.
Might want to stand back.
I feel like I'm not hitting with Corsica every time. What am I doing wrong there?
Now see if you can destroy them. Just give it up.
Yeah. I would agree with that. Even how active the rest of the game has been, yeah. It'd be nice if like the other parries could be useful. If he was like really aggressive, just attacking you constantly. Got it out too late. That's okay. I think if he was just on you constantly and you were just constantly parrying, right? And occasionally doing some specific thing, that would be fine. Shit. Okay.
It's over, Kale.
On my side, you could have been something, Chai. Too bad your little adventure ends here.
He's a real boss now. But I can't parry electricity, right? I can't see what's going on there. Is the electricity on the beat? Like, is it faster than the beat? Beat notes?
It's adventure ends here.
Is that supposed to be an audio cue? Da, 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 da. Hard to hear it. Electric sword.
This company
Pretty hard, yeah. It's cool. The vocalist they got's a pretty good Trent Reznor.
Game over. Enough's enough. Give us the password.
Never. You're just a bunch of losers.
It's true.
Maybe so, but together we're unstoppable.
Chai!
Get him!
This is just too much work.
I got A on clear time, unfortunately, but I'll take 91% just timing on that. Oh, it's the end. Okay.
I think so.
I mean, it was definitely conveying that was the end, but I figured the how long to beat had to be pretty accurate given the whole music thing. Love the scene of the password is password. Oh, for Corsica. Okay. It's pretty funny.
It's over. This is just a bunch of scrap metal now.
That's really funny.
I was worried there for a second, but I knew you could do it.
Look who's here.
I'll assume by the damage done that Mr. Chai was involved.
We'll get you fixed in no time, mate.
It's done.
You did it, Chai.
We did it.
I apologize for putting you through all this.
Nothing we couldn't handle, Miss Vandelay.
Sorry, Roxanne, you were mind controlled.
Mistakes again. If possible, I'd like to make it up. It would be an honor to work for the company. The real Vandelay that I admired.
And we will welcome you with open arms.
It's a little bit of a degenerate
After all
strategy,
these years,
but
it's so good to see you at my
much
side.
easier than trying to weave their... I don't mind weaving their attacks in between attacks, but I don't like switching and then weaving in between attacks,
And our
right?
team needs you back leading development.
Got a new partner, too.
It feels musical to do that.
I had quite a fun adventure coming to meet you.
I won't run away this time, Mom. I understand what you always
I kind of wish
wanted
this game supported like a controller with like some, what are they, like flippers on the bottom, so I could have a dedicated button for one of them and one for the other and one for the third one.
Change who you are.
Capitalism is fine as long as the right people are in charge. A little worrisome, but...
I think we have a lot of catching up to do.
I'd like that a lot.
Yeah, especially when there's three, it gets difficult to get back to a specific character. If you have to pay attention to so much on the screen.
Job description, so maybe I should see myself out.
I think that this game dropped
that you are special.
left stick movement during battle.
What was handed to you and
That would
making
improve a lot for
difference.
me.
I think
It's kind of like there because it has to be.
Here right now. And Project Armstrong needs an ambassador, a leader, a real rock star. Are you interested?
I think counters could work really well if you didn't have left stick movement. Just see all the attacks at once, right? Yeah. I still had fun pressing everything on every beat. I just couldn't see what was happening. Given the substantial amount of DPS they do, maybe making it so they don't do any DPS. All three of them are literally just for countering specific mechanics like fire, armor, and shield. But then armor's a problem because max cooldown is so long that sometimes you have to hit twice, and if there's only armor enemies, you kind of have to like dodge around and wait to be able to damage, which kind of sucks. It'd be nice if you could still do damage if you didn't like plink off of them, you just did like, you know, 10% damage or something. I still struggled with parries for the most part. I felt bad because that was my favorite part of the game. I do think this game is really, really good, right? I guess, final thoughts, this game is amazing. It is the best spectacle brawler I've ever played. I think marrying it with rhythm is extremely smart. It's a natural fit. It's something that Batman already did, Arkham Asylum likes already did, but didn't go all the way on of actually singing it with the music. So I would love to see games inspired by Hi-Fi Rush. I'd love to see more from Tango Gameworks, assuming they get the whole team back. I'm sure they won't be able to get 100%, but hopefully they get the most crucial team members. Yeah. This game feels like an iteration on No Straight Roads, even though they were developed concurrently. Like, it feels like they're moving toward, in my mind, how I would want a game like this to work. And I do think the last vestige of Devil May Cry that they should drop is the left stick. And you should have the left stick when you're doing traversal, because traversal is really fun in this game. And a substantial, like I would say, half the game is traversal and looking for secrets, and that's really, really good. But they already kind of have a JRPG style, like not random battle, but a battle system, right? You go into battle mode, and then battle mode is different controls than the rest of the game up to that point. And I think having free movement in battles isn't super interesting, especially when they have to give you a bunch of tools like the grapple to just close gaps instantly anyway, right? I think they could do a lot more with having, you know, 6 enemies on the screen who are all doing attacks that you have to parry. And if they're different kinds of enemies, each of them has a different beat, so there's like a syncopation to when you have to press the parry button. I think that would be really sick. But overall, given that this game is a brand new IP, it got dropped out of nowhere, it's incredible. It's like, you know, 95 out of 100 for me, I would say. A lot of the things that I have are complaints with it are more my gamer personality and the kinds of games that speak to me. I tend to not enjoy spectacle brawlers at all, so the fact that I enjoyed this game at all is a huge it's a lot of praise for me, right? But a lot of the things that I ended up not liking are just things that are part of the genre that I can't really complain about them without taking away what people like about Bayonetta and Devil May Cry for those people. So I thought the game was really good. The art was incredible. Probably the best use of color for this kind of a colorful game that I've ever encountered.
You're actually gonna learn how to play guitar.
Yeah, gotta practice. Need a backup job.
Yeah.
Just in case
This game is perfect for what it's going for. And then there's minor, exceedingly minor quibbles you can have with it, but most of them don't heavily detract from the game's identity. The music was really good. The story was better than it needed to be. I think this is another one of those games that's just about everything about it is better than it needed to be, right? If it had just had the story and the great characters, then the gameplay was kind of meh. Or if the story was bad but the gameplay was really tight, or if the gameplay was kind of meh but the art was as incredible as it is. But all of those things line up to be true simultaneously, and that's really impressive. So this game rules. It is a huge shame about what happened to the studio. Like I've said multiple times, I really hope that this inspires the industry to unionize. I really hope that there are unionization discussions where people specifically cite, hey, remember that awesome game Hi-Fi Rush that was basically perfect and succeeded despite the publisher fucking them over and not advertising it at all? Yeah, they got laid off too, right? This isn't a thing that only happens to subpar studios or studios who can't keep up or studios who put out an amazing game and then can't follow it up, right? I've often heard that argument from like that came specifically out of like CD Projekt Red after The Witcher 3, that they had this atmosphere of we're invincible. I think BioWare as well, right? We'll just make a good game. It'll just like come out of us. And it's like, well, no, not necessarily. It's interesting. So you don't care for this one, Ravana, but you like No Straight Roads? To me, this is not any shade on No Straight Roads. This game is a strictly better version of No Straight Roads. And I say that knowing that No Straight Roads is a very scrappy, you know, Southeast Asian Southeast Asian indie game, right? Scrappy, capital S scrappy, right? Like, there's no possible reason to expect that game could have ascended to the heights of this one. But basically every complaint I had about NSR is fixed in this one. But to me, otherwise, they're like the same game, except that this one actually syncs your combat actions instead of just the enemy actions with the beat. It's the BioWare magic, exactly. I like both games. They're both really good, right? This one just had substantially more budget behind it, and it shows, I think. I think that NSR's premise was kind of too ambitious for its boots, basically. Enforcement of the beat. Huh. But it is enforced for like 40-60% of No Straight Roads? When you do like all parries? Weird. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can't get myself in your mind on that one, Ramadan. Sorry. I'm just staring into space because I don't know. Like, it's a rhythm game. I guess NSR is stylistically a rhythm game. Okay. Yeah. Having the whole game be in the beat all the time, I think, was really great. Just having all of the level design elements, the trees bouncing around, the signs bouncing around all the time. Like, everything around you is constantly reinforcing the core loop. Yeah, exactly. So is it that you like something that's like broadly music themed but doesn't have any music in the gameplay, Ravanon? Because I guess I can understand that. I feel like I've played a couple of games that aren't about syncing with the music. You know, it's not Baby Driver levels of sync, but cutscenes and stuff are synced to the music. Crypt the Necrodancer rules too. I need to finish that game. It's one of like half a dozen roguelikes that people put on Subblock where I got to the final boss and then choked on stream. There's a couple times where I've just kind of locked in and done it, but it made it not worth adding another episode, but also it was unsatisfying to not actually finish. This is substantially orders of magnitude more casual than Crypt of the Necrodancer, for what it's worth. I would play this game if you liked NSR. It can be played on normal instead of hard, but the Crypt of the Necrodancer and I guess the Zelda one that they did, Cadence of Hyrule. Cadence of Hyrule is like an order of magnitude less intense than the base game, and then this is another order of magnitude less intense than Cadence of Hyrule, I think. Cadence of Hyrule is great. I hope to see games inspired by this, although it's kind of hard to top this at this point, right? Like, I feel like games are going to be inspired by one piece of Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, exactly. Cadence, Crypt of the Necrodancer, you miss a beat, you get fucked. This game, if you mash buttons, your characters just hit on beat, but if you press them on beat, it makes you do extra damage, so... Okay, knowing that you haven't played this makes way more sense to me, Ravanon. I'm like, you really played both and you didn't like this one? I don't understand. Like, my brain was short-circuiting trying to rock it. Has this game been on sale since it came out? It's only been out for like a year, but maybe it'll come out on the Steam sale here in the winter. Right on. It was already only $40 when they released it, right? The year one sale going down to 20 is a pretty reasonable expectation, I would think. This is definitely a $40. Like, I would definitely say pay $40 for it. I would even say pay $60 for it if they wanted to charge that. I think that even at, you know, a little under 10 hours, it's an extremely high quality $60. Up there with Astrobot, which we played on stream recently. 100%ing that game was exactly 12 hours. And I would have paid $100 for it. I guess I effectively paid $600 for it because it's on the PS5 and that console has no other games on it, so. Okay, Lonely Boy with the Black Keys. That's cool. Like the original like streamer soundtrack as well. I liked all the music. None of them stood out as feeling generic. I could tell some of them were like style imitations. Oh, thanks, Jimmy Dean. If you're interested, you might ask in Discord. You might be able to find somebody, you know, someone that only has the green regulars tag and not one of the subscriber tags. You see him chatting a lot. Drug. I'd love to try another. BPM bums me out because the base gameplay loop of BPM is amazing. It is a game that I played it for 20 minutes. I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to play this for 300 hours. And then the math was so miscalibrated, I think, that it undercut the otherwise amazing core gameplay loop and maybe not want to play it at all after getting to the credits one time, right? It's actually a really good example in my mind of a game that shows how important the math is, because that's the only problem with it. Like, everything else is fantastic. Synesthesia was a good song. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think so, because, I mean, most of the licensed music is 9 Inch Nails from, like, the 90s and early 2000s, right? Alright. Down 2 ranks from continues. That's fine.
This is impossible. It's Spectra signals. They're appearing all over the Vandalay campus.
But I thought we shut it down.
Could be
Postgame.
some sort of backup plan?
So that it is main story, so we'll wrap here.
Anything past that bugger.
If only we had someone up to the task of checking those hotspots out.
Oh my goodness, Jimmy Dean, thank you so much. You don't have to do that. You're about to have an epic
for another round?
Hammer Watch stream next time you come up in the subblock order. Evidence of Spectra? No, this is added as main story. People can put it on subblock or add the post-game content to the spreadsheet if they want to. Rhythm Master, how does that work? Rhythm gauge falsity, it's an immediate game over. Is that the main change? I'm assuming it doesn't like substantially change the core gameplay at all.
Mr. Chai.
No. And you seem the least likely to be into that sort of thing.
I think Sir Macaron programmed me to secretly give him advice.
Why are you telling me this?
Because I discovered a convoluted way of converting gears into fashion options for us.
That makes no sense. But I am.
This is the Endgame gear sync.
So by all means, dabble in my design.
These are mostly the same ones from earlier in the game, though, aren't they? At least I don't see any new ones. Unless if you have to do stuff. Oh, is it the store? I see. Oh, that's funny. Oh, they put some work into these. Hot dog suit's pretty funny. So is the chicken suit. Oh, the kiss. That's fantastic. I know, right? They probably could have gotten away with, like, charging money for these. I like the cinnamon one. That's good. And they give you a lot of options for chai. That makes sense. I'm surprised this is relegated to post-game, but I guess the idea is that since it all uses gears, you wouldn't want to spend it on cosmetics during normal play. I guess they could have done a thing and given you a different resource that was just for cosmetics, so they certainly have enough of them. They all seem pretty high quality. That's cool. I paid for the deluxe edition, and all I got was this T-shirt. It's impressive. They put the work in on this. I think it's really good. I had a great time with it. Fun game.